Reality check man from your device, you know the unique one. Anyway, my viewers and subscribers, you don't know. You know, see me down. I say go man, work commitment. You know what I mean? I have deadlines, you know, working on. And in America, it's different. When you sign a contract to turn over people's homes, you understand, you have to stick by that because people will sue you. You understand what I say? So, I am busy, extremely busy right now. So, you know, I'm not doing, you know, much content. But I will get back on track. Because, you know, don't know, the money have to come in, the bills have to pay, you them have to take care of, mama have to get him money and all the other sources. So I saw the thing said. So anyway, today we are going to talk about the Diaspora March that take place in New York. Because a lot of things being said. You know what I mean? A lot of yappings. So we see where the global Jamaica Diaspora Council held their second protest on May 10, 2024 in New York City. It was a pivotal moment in Jamaican history. It was a pivotal moment in Jamaica history. It is the first in our history where a group protests where over 350, almost 400 people holding the government of Jamaica accountable based on one thing: corruption. It went down in history. And this is the turning point for the people of Jamaica. I have a bunch of clips that I want to show as I proceed with this presentation. So, a letter was released by members of the government of Jamaica, which is the Andrew Holness-led government, to the media, calling these Jamaican citizens who held this protest against corruption and the Andrew Holness-led administration. These people were called names by the Andrew Holness government. They said the term bitterness in the wilderness, and it described as ragtag brands of brothers. That's so they class us, you know, as citizens of Jamaica, you know, ragtag brands of brothers. They also stated that it was political motivated. So we cannot hold the government accountable for the corruption that they are doing. It must be political motivated. But they have something else coming. They also describe us as the diaspora mafia. Mafia, you know, thief, criminal, bandit. You are calling people who live in a first world, who abide by laws and orders. Because if you don't, you will get prosecuted. You are calling us mafias. And you're thieving prime minister who is thieving taxpayers' money right, left, and center. That's what you are defending and called indecent, law-abiding citizen who has resided in a first world country, who know what it is to abide by rules and regulation and laws and orders. You are calling us mafia. When you have the mafia done, the thief, the criminal in your Prime Minister Andrew Holness. You see where you people have it twisted. And it goes on, Jamaica. I want all the people in the diaspora to remember these words that were released in the media from member of the Andrew Holness government. And this is how they describe us. A few disgruntled old-timer wave placard and munching on American patties as they shuffled around in protest. I want all the members in the diaspora to remember these words that members from the Andrew Holness-led administration and government released to the media. A few disgruntled old-timer wave placard and munch on American patties as they shuffled around in protest. I am going to play a clip now of the CG, the Consul General of Jamaica to New York City, Alison Cockroach Wilson. Take it away.
Can we come to the prayer meeting? Are we invited at noon to the prayer meeting? Are we invited to the prayer meeting, Consul General? At noon today?
I'm going to play it one more time again, Jamaica, for you to draw your own conclusion.
Can we come to the prayer meeting? Are we invited at noon to the prayer meeting? Are we invited to the prayer meeting, Consul General? At noon today?
Jamaica and the people who are living in the diaspora. Alison Cockroach Wilson, Consul General of Jamaica to New York City. Remember, you know, Alison represent the people of Jamaica. The people who were standing there in protest against the Jamaican government. Alison Cockroach Wilson represent those people. She get the job through the government, but it's not the government who pay her. It's those same taxpayers of Jamaica pay Alison Wilson. And as the young man asks her, can we attend, or if we invited to your prayer meeting? A prayer meeting, them said them have been there. You know? Not a wave, no answer. No regard. She's on her phone and then she walked away. She showed the people of Jamaica which side she's on. She is supporting the Prime Minister of Jamaica. She is not supporting the people who were right there protesting. So what they are showing us is the labor right them against us. She is not there in the best interest of us to serve us as the citizen of Jamaica. She is there to serve the Prime Minister's agenda. And that's the reason why she ignored the people who were standing there in protest of the corruption, the nepotism, the cronyism that is taking place under the Andrew Holness administration in Jamaica. She ignored them like she did not see them. No regard. Anyway, I am going to play a next clip. And this clip is Dr. Francis addressing Alison Cockroach Wilson. Take it away.
You are having a prayer for who? You were doing a prayer for yourself. You are having a prayer. Just who will answer you? I am saying, look at the lady again. This morning, nice lady. Push a pass out and never used to hide. She never able to hide. And she made them take down the tent. She made them take down the tent. Say, follow! Let her hear. That is our un-Jamaican thing to do. In the rain. In the rain. You're wicked. You don't get all you want. You're wicked. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we are not going to go down that road. We're not going to go down that road with the lady. I am doing that.
So as you see, Dr. Francis right there, the man was so hurt. You can tell. You can tell. Because they are there protesting because of the corruption that is taking place in Jamaica. This is not a partisan thing, you know. This is all about patriotism, fighting for a cause, and that cause is for a better Jamaica. And that woman who is a citizen of Jamaica, who represents the citizen of Jamaica in New York, just stand there, pretend that she's on her phone, and then she walk into the building. No acknowledgement of the taxpayers that pay that woman. No acknowledgement of the taxpayers that pay that woman. Because her agenda is not all about the taxpayers of Jamaica. Her agenda is to fulfill Andrew Holness' agenda.
Cause when we look at where we're coming from and take a look at where the journey began, aromatic, realistic TV of the real. Yeah, man, this is Lila Ike. I would say aromatic, realistic TV. That's where the truth is.
She's an angel. No.
The letter goes on Jamaica. And the letter stated that was released to the media from members of the Andrew Holness administration and the Andrew Holness government. They stated it and make it be clear to us here in the diaspora. And it stated, those in the diaspora have no rights and should never sit in the Jamaican parliament. I want you to hear this. What they stated in that letter that they released to the media. Those in the diaspora have no rights and should never sit in the Jamaican parliament. I am going to play a next clip now of Jamaican Carlos chanting in that crowd, and have the people rile up and supporting the cause in the pouring rain and the cold New York. Take it away.
One family. One family. Man has a respect everybody. What is it? No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. not go family. From last time they come here, but family thing. They have to go back to Richard King to return back. My business is that. Let me get to them. That's right. You have to see turn out. What a beautiful thing, Jamaica. It's so we love the country. No matter how we ever bring down the country. Bring down one. Up to one the country go. I never jog it down. I never jog it down. Over here, some of the call the taxes and put up kind of company up there, statutory declaration of the up there as citizens. You mean so the old Prime Minister can't do the right thing better? You know hard to do. We don't want to beg them. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. No justice! No justice! You know what I say? What we want? Integrity. You want to say? Integrity. What we want? Integrity. What we want? Integrity. What do we want it? No! What we want? Integrity. When do we need it? No! Who's Jamaica? Who's Jamaica? Who's Jamaica? What do we want? Integrity. What do we want? Integrity. All right. We're doing good. We're doing good, people. We just want the country back, so nobody can go to Jamaica. The crime in Jamaica is coming from corruption. Corruption breeds crime. Believe me, corruption breeds crime. What is going on at the bottom is a symptom of what is coming from top. Called corruption. If the father are running house good, everything goes down the bottom. If the father now run the house good, everything great when you them never have no manners and all no principle of the be another on the road. So they don't talk about no one.
So as you hear Jamaican call us there, he said what we are fighting against is corruption in Jamaica. No justice, no peace. When you want justice, the people say no. We are fighting against corruption as he chant in that crowd and rile up the people in that rain in cold New York on May 10, 2024 in that pivotal moment in Jamaican history. You cannot erase it. That is in history. They was not there making any trouble. They was not there making any trouble or causing any problem. They were there in protest and calling for transparency to end and seize corruption once and for all. That's what he was doing there. But in the letter that they released, it stated, with this bunch of troublemakers coming from outside the country, there is even more reason to keep this lot at bay. You hear what they're stated in their letter, Jamaica? With this bunch of troublemakers coming from outside of the country, there is more reason to keep this lot at bay. They're calling us troublemakers, Jamaica. Because we stand up and holding the government of Jamaica accountable. We are demanding transparency. We are demanding that the corruption cease. We are demanding that the nepotism and the cronyism cease. We are demanding that crime and violence, they put it under control. We are demanding that the young peoples of Jamaica get good job and not just call center stupid ass jobs, but jobs that pay living wages. That's what they were there doing. And members from the Andrew Holness administration and the Labour Right camp, the letter that they released to the media with these bunch of troublemakers, Jamaica was those people there making trouble. Or they were there making their voice be heard in unity to hold the government of Jamaica accountable. Say enough is enough for this corruption. Enough is enough for nepotism and cronyism. That's what they were there protesting about. And that's what they stayed of us. With this bunch of troublemakers coming from outside of the country, there is even more reason to keep this lot at bay. So we are no good. We have no value. We have no substance to Jamaica because we are outside of the country and we are troublemakers. Anyway, Jamaica, let's move into the next clip. And the next clip is the man of the day, Wilford Rattigan, speaking to those supporters who stand there as soldier, loyal and dedicated patriots to the call to end nepotism and cronyism, to end corruption in Jamaica. They stood there in the rain like a soldier, like a true patriot, as Wilford Rattigan speak to them. Take it away, Jamaica.
In fact, this Global Diaspora Council, this illegal organization that by the way, they call it a movement. A movement, not an organization. Exactly, move out our way. Move out our way. But again, thanks for the support, and believe me, we need all of you. Whenever you see something wrong, you need to let us know because we can't see everything. And your information will be protected. You will be protected. If there's one thing I know how to do as an FBI agent, a retired FBI agent for 30 years, I know how to protect people and I know how to protect information. And we are herb nails to right us at all. Give a bird. So, again, I donate to the one and the Pen Foundation. I am very pleased, very happy with all the beautiful smiling faces right here because it has sent a tremor upstairs and back to Jamaica. They don't like what them say. They don't like what them say. Them call me dirty. And you know what them say? You know what them say? The other day them say only 3 to 5 people in the diaspora. Problem. We know them can't go. We know them can't. We know them can't do mathematics. We know all of that. Don't forget this is the Prime Minister who said that what? He said he increased the minimum wage 100% from 8,000 to 13,000. Oh, that's possible. For 2 years and 13. They call us thugs. Our people from Jamaica who don't have the voice to speak. See your medicine. So we have to do it for them. No. See your medicine because we don't care who's running the government. We're going to hold. We are going to hold them up. Big up yourself, my brother. Yeah. So, thing and also work that if you see something the thing should be investigated, just send it to us and we will look into it. I must apologize to all of you who called the phone. It's basically a one-man show and after the research. But big up Kevin, by the way. Big up Kevin. Big up Kevin.
That they're on and if not doing something good, they would not be there. Yeah.
So that was Wilford Rattigan speaking to the people. And at the same time, there was some anti-protesters who were sent there by the government of Jamaica. And my question to my people at home and who are living in the diaspora, if the people were not there for a political protest, why then the government of Jamaica sent an anti-protest group there? Because that group that was there, they were not there for a political protest. They were there to hold the government accountable. So if you are there to hold the government accountable, why then the government send anti-protesters? Now is the government is turning this into a political protest. The people in the diaspora go there to protest, to hold the government accountable. Hold him accountable for the corruption that is taking place in Jamaica. The nepotism, the cronyism. Hold him accountable for destroying our hospitals. Hold him accountable for of the people in poverty. They did not went there to have a political protest. And since they did not went there to have a political protest, then why did the government of Jamaica send an anti-protest group there? Is the government of Jamaica is turning this into political? Get it? Get it, my Jamaican people? Look at the little kiss me ass baboon them over there, so. 7 or 8 of them. They are protesting to keep a criminal in place. They are backing nepotism and cronyism. They are supporting the dilapidated and the dirty and the nasty stinking hospital them. That's what they're over there supporting. They're supporting the Prime Minister who then thief $1.7 trillion. 400 million in abandoned building for rent. And it goes on and on and on. And they are over there anti-protesting to keep a criminal organization and a criminal prime minister like that. In Jamaica, these people were called all kind of name Jamaica. Because they are out there as patriots in the rain and the cold. Standing with one voice. And say to hell with corruption and nepotism and cronyism. They were classed as ragtag, diaspora, bands of brothers. It was political. They were called diaspora mafias. The few disgruntled old-timer wave placard and munching on American patties as they shuffle into protests. Those in the diaspora have no rights and should never sit in Jamaican parliament. With this branch of troublemaker coming from outside of the country, there is even more reason to keep this lot at bay. We were called separatists. We are trying to separate the Jamaican people. We are bringing or preaching racist agenda. That's what we were called, separatists. Because we come and we stand and we shout with one voice. So to hell with nepotism and cronyism. To hell with corruption. To hell with crime and violence. To hell with the dilapidated and the nasty and the dirty and the stinking hospital them. And we were called separatists. We are the one who is trying to separate the Jamaican people. Like we were the one who created PNP and JLP. And if we did not create those two parties, how are we separating the people? We are preaching race agenda. Because some people are getting personal benefit. And because of that personal benefit, they think they have the right to speak for me. They think they have the right from my opinion. Because them getting them personal benefit from the Prime Minister and the Prime Minister administration. How dare you to tell me not to voice my opinion when I can voice my opinion or where I can voice my opinion? How dare you to tell me not to voice my opinion for my kids and my grandkids? How dare you to tell me not to voice my opinion for my brothers and sisters out there in Jamaica and in the diaspora? Because you are getting your personal gain. So you call us separatists. Because what? The Prime Minister signed the Samoa Agreement. And no for who they live in an underground and the underworld aquarium, the fish tank. Who believe who emboldened. Who bad and who big and mighty, so who can come say anything one want to say. Because you think that people afraid of you. You go on like you are the most intellect and the brightest in the room. But at the same time, you are on the internet doing the same thing what everybody else is doing. Now for you to use one little money and go buy a degree or something. To buy acceptance or likes or status in life and believe that you are something. But anytime a guy named call up in a fishy business and bottom business, I condemn and stay in a Jamaica for life. You understand? Alright, that's there. Who is you to tell me I can't voice my opinion? I can't stand and call the Prime Minister out of his nepotism and cronyism and his corruption. And if I do so, you're gonna label me as Mark Golden Pay. Blaggers. Because I speak out against corruption. Just think about that, Jamaica. Nationwide is one of the biggest shithole radio stations in Jamaica. They are so partisan and political, labor right radio station. They run out again with false information. Said the protests coolly weak, nothing about it. How can you draw such conclusion when something has just started? You cannot call the election on the day of the election. You have to wait till every vote counted. And at the end of the night, the winner will declare. But the protest not even start good yet. And nationwide have it out there upon them airway. They broadcast it. Oh, the protest is a failure, it's a flop, it's a this, it's a that. Because all they are doing is preaching and spreading the Andrew Holness agenda. And that's what they do all the time. And then they come back and retract their statement. But it is no coincidence. They directly do it. Because that's their strategy. And when I say they are one of the biggest piece of shit radio station in Jamaica, nationwide, you are, yes. Propaganda mouthpiece. You are. Think about it, Jamaica. My viewers and subscribers at home and who are living in the diaspora abroad. The citizen who lives in the diaspora went out there and have a protest because they say enough is enough. And the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council held their second protest on May 10, 2024 in New York City. And the Jamaican citizens went there to voice their opinion and to hold the government accountable of their nepotism and cronyism, their corruption, crime and violence, the dilapidated and nasty hospital, and they were labeled and branded as ragtag diaspora band of brothers. They were politically motivated. You class them as diaspora mafia. You class them as few disgruntled old-timers. Wave placard and munch on American patties. And you make it be clear that these diaspora have no right and should never sit in Jamaica Parliament. You also make it clear to us, with this bunch of troublemakers coming from outside of the country, there is even more reason to keep this lot at bay. Alison Roach Wilson, Consular General of Jamaica to New York, she stand there and not even little acknowledgement. Not even little acknowledgement of the people that were standing there in the rain and the cold, voicing their opinion to all the Jamaican government accountable. The same people who there who send back their remittance at home to pay that woman. She never wave or say anything. She pretend like she's on her phone. And she turn and she walk inside. And because it was raining, the DJ that was playing set up his tent to protect his equipment. Because you know, say rain and equipment, you know, work well. Current and water, you know, ramp with that. And when the lady come and went inside, she make sure summon the police to come and tell them to take down the tent and left his equipment exposed to the rain to damage his equipment. They go to the extra mile to quiet the voice. They go to the extra mile to silence the people who were there in protest because they say enough is enough and we're tired of nepotism and cronyism. Alison Roach or Alison Cockroach Wilson did that to the people of Jamaica who pay her. Because what? The Prime Minister want degree. And the UWI, the university say we not give you no degree because you don't deserve it. Because you don't have no integrity, you don't have no character. There is no qualities about you, Prime Minister. It is a disgrace when you cannot get. It is a disgrace. When you cannot get such thing in your country. So you have to go to the United States. And because of that, they kick out the UWI out of the Council General building in New York. Think about that, Jamaica. Think about that, Jamaica. Anyway, my viewers and subscribers, stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. Like and share and follow us over YouTube. You know what to do. Touch the notifications. So each time I drop a video, you should be the first to know. And when you see the video, you know, me tell you no one to do already. Me no want to keep it as no secret. Like it and share it. The message must reach the four corners of the globe. Right there, say there. United we stand, divided we fall. No man is an island, so therefore not one of us can stand alone. Love your fellow man and show them respect. Be well, my people. The signature word. Heart of love. Heart of love. Heart of love. Peace. People.